Hello, live stream. How do I make it so I can see stuff? I can make Minecraft bigger. Then can do that. Now look at me go. Can't actually see the live stream though. Oh, what has Minecraft done now? Well, I'm gonna do a tour of this plot because I've got a lot of doors and not that many are on YouTube, surprisingly. I don't know where to start. We might as well start with this. This is a rare door because it's 0 ticks and I don't do that very often. I'm on Synergy, by the way. And it's 1000 blocks and it's a 0.9555. By today's standards, it's not great, but for my standards, it's not bad. Which is good. What else? Said that was a rare door, I'm going straight to another 0 tick door. Yeah, I can't tell if there's someone watching. Because it says one concurrent viewer, but that might have been me a second ago. Streaming is not my thing. I don't know why you'd watch me on a stream when you could watch another YouTuber who's actually probably quite entertaining. But I'm not here to question you. I'm also using shaders, which is a new thing for me. And I've got huge render distances because I got a new computer. The one person I've now left. I'm waiting for new viewers. I can build a door. I don't know why I would. This is very boring. I don't want to bother saying stuff if there's no one here. But the stream delay is big enough so that if somebody joins and then it says one concurrent viewer and then I start talking, it will still be a while before the talking gets to them. Waffling to yourself. If you are someone watching this and you want me to stream again, please tell me how to improve, because I have no idea what I'm doing. I've only got piston doors, and yeah, not much personality. Well, let's watch this door. 8x8. Wow. I think it's an 8x8. Should be, because it looks a bit big for a 7x7. But not big enough for a 9x9. Because it's got one tape, and 9x9s have two. One concurrent viewer now, which is good. No idea who it is. This time it can't be me. Yeah, this door I made. I don't know, it probably says if I do this command 900 days ago. For 900 days I went from being not very good to being decent at observerless stuff. Whoever's watching, you're my second viewer. And I'm guessing a sensible thing after watching an 8x8 would go and watch a 7x7. Because at this time when this was like my first time doing observerless doors properly, and so I decided I started at a 5x5, then I did a 6x6, and then 7x7, and an 8x8, then a 9x9, and a 10x10. And then I stopped for some reason, probably because the 10x10 took ages. Let's sync. I'm not going to show you in that order because, I don't know, build up to a 10x10 makes sense. This is my first observer 6x6 with this layout. It's not brilliant, but it's alright. It's bigger than I remember. I thought there was only one extra layer. There's a lot of air, but it was still quite hard. And yeah, it came after this 6x6. Which is really not that good, but I quite like it. Makes a change from the vertical layouts. Yeah, it's just big extender. It's like a fast layout, but not fast. That wasn't too slow. I made this after this 5x5, which is the exact same thing, except a bit worse and a bit smaller. Yeah. Much to say there. And then this came after a 5x5 that I made long ago, somewhere over here. I made an observerless 5x5. This shape is very big, like lighting wise. So that 5x5 came after this one, which is maybe my first observerless 5x5. But yeah, it's not seamless. Tried to make it seamless, but didn't work. So yeah, anyway, back to the better doors. If we go all the way up here, that's the 8x8. This is a 9x9. This is like my first really big cool door, I thought. It's got interesting storage, and it's massive. Yeah, I was getting in the swing of things. And yeah, it's very slow. That's the problem with these big doors. Except the bottom was quite fun. I finished this door on a summer camp 2 or 3 summers ago because it was a course in coding or something, and the summer camp people also did Minecraft like courses. They were very bad. I did the redstone one twice for some reason, and the second time around I knew more than any of the teacher people. Anyway, because they did redstone courses and MC creator courses, it meant that they had some Minecraft accounts on their laptops. Sad it was like the first time I went was for a different Minecraft course, and they had proper gaming PCs. I was really impressed, but they disappeared second year round. But yeah. Anyway, that's 9x9. I finished it on one of their Minecraft accounts, which I think I can go to the plot. Yeah, this is the plot. Yeah, I called it my alt plot. Got a few people added. I can't access this account because, well, it's not really mine. I just logged on since she made a plot and came back. Anyway, that's the 9x9. Bottom's quite interesting. Tape is sort of interesting. It uses sand first time. I think I used sand in like a layout. It's quite big. One of the good parts of it, if you forget about the size of the opening speed, it's not too slow to be fair on the opening, it's just quite a big door, is there's no input cooldown, which is quite rare for these sorts of doors. Yeah. Anyway, none of this stuff was here when I was making these. These were like the only builds around here. But now, look how big my server section is. Anyway, then I made a 10x10. This thing, about a gap of half a year between 9x9 and 10x10, because I could not for the life of me figure out how to do the last retraction for the top. This, because it uses a fold here, and I did not know how to use it. I copied the layout from Armadillo's 10x10 from like 6 years ago, but I couldn't figure out, and then magically I watched this tutorial of his again, and then it was really simple. I don't know how I didn't figure it out. Anyway, aside from that, this door is basically like the 9x9, except the top storage was a pain in the ass, because it just was, because I had to get so many 1-2 pulses to the stack in a row, and I didn't know a good way to do that. Bottom is basically a copy of the 9x9 big extender. Bit more storage, I guess. Yeah, and the same tape. I can open it. None of these doors have these side pistons because I didn't really get the point of doing them. They're not really useful unless you're going for a really small door. But these side pistons take almost no effort to wire, give you a lot more wiring space at the top, so might as well do those. Yeah. This door is very slow. But, yeah, that's burnout-y looking thing is like on Armor's door. Yeah, it just does the top a while, the bottom has got ready to do the big tape. Yeah, and it just repeats quite a lot. I mean, yeah, this door has, the bottom has a lot of air, which is why I built a house around it. But then someone spammed the door and my backup did not have a house around it, so that was a bit of a problem. And yeah, there's probably a way for me to have pasted the backup without deleting the house, but I didn't know that. The bottom should kick in about now, hopefully. Oh look, it's like I built this door or something. So yeah, tape's interesting because it has to push redstone block up. Redstone block would bud a piston. Why that doesn't work. Although it probably would have worked, but whatever. And this side is interesting because it like, I don't know, it just is. It uses budding and stuff. Anyway, top's nearly done. This stream isn't going too badly. No one said anything in chat, so I don't know what to think about that. Anyway, that's the bottom. Although I have been saying that the house is gone, I did make a backup of it because I don't know, it's quite cool. So that's the backup of the 10x10. And somewhere around here is a 10x10 with a house in it. But I don't know where. I don't know, maybe we'll find it later. So yeah, that is where the big observerless doors finish for a while in the story of me doing redstone. This one, I guess, took too much effort from me. Oh look, he's more sand. I thought that was the only time. What happened after this I don't really know the exact order. I went to build flush doors, which are on my YouTube channel, so I don't know if... See, I don't know if that one is. I don't know if I'll bother showing them. But I made as no cooldown 5x5 flush. Yeah, just a normal one. And a 6x6 one as well. Yeah, this one's gonna eventually get round to doing everything. Back that one up. The tops of these two doors are copies of each other. I just, yeah, decided to reuse them. Nothing that crazy. As you can see, it looks exactly the same. This one's just one more wide with a bit of air. It's a very slow and terrible door. And it's also locational. I made a fix, but the fix was on a single player world, and I've now lost that world. Yeah, it does a bit of weird stuff. It looks like it's going to break, but then I think it just works. I'm not really sure, maybe this is broken. I don't really know what to say about odd piston doors. This one also uses bits from that 10x10 explanation I mentioned earlier. The retraction of this extender happens from a burnout, which is the same as in the 10x10 by Armadillo and other people. I forgot who made it. Madcloud, maybe? And then it does this thing, which is the locational bit. And here it should have worked, but it didn't. Don't know what's wrong with that. But yeah, those are some flush doors. Focusing on the observerless stuff, because I don't know, for me it's more interesting. I then went on to do hipsters in the ceiling. This one's terrible. Don't ever think of making anything like it ever. As I decided to use a redstone block double extender. Why? I don't know. I realised I could just put dust on the ceiling. This one's not bad. For me back then, it was really good, and uses a minecart, I think. Or maybe it doesn't. Uses a dropper hopper circuit I was very proud of back then. This one, even though it is 2 droppers, I quite like it. Does the refire. But feel free to type in chat if you want to see anything specific. I don't really know what to showcase. I don't do some observable doors, such as needs to be one that hasn't been on YouTube, because then you can just look at the video. These ones, my first big doors. Yeah, so this is an 8x9 out by these people, apparently. Yeah, it was meant to be an 8x8, but then I built the hallway an 8x9 when I started and didn't really realise until it was too late, so I finished it. It's a terrible door. It's extremely slow because it uses sequence by Tarbad, I guess. I thought Bickley made it anyway. And it's a very, very slow sequence, but crucially it's quite easy to wire, and I'd never really done anything like this, so I wanted the easiest way to do it. I must admit I was building this because this BWXP person was, and basically a few years before this they joined Synergy, a different username, I forgot what it was, and they were building their first 5x5 or something, and I came along to help, showed them some ways of doing things. All well and good. I was terrible back then, but better than someone who'd never built a door before. And then fast forward a year or two, they'd made a tiny 7x7, and I thought, this isn't good. I was better than them only a year ago, and now the league's better than me. So then I decided to make a 7x7. Yeah, the exact same layout and size. That 7x7 is lost, but it is on YouTube somewhere. Just realised I should be watching the bottom as well. Anyway, that turned in. Anyway, he built this 8x8, and I wanted to, for the same reason, built a 8x9 instead. Then I squished it down into an 8x8. This is minecart, it's a bit of a shame. And then I spent ages building this, I think. That's a backup, building this, which there's a terrible video on my channel. First minute or two is the render of this, which is not bad, and then spend like 2 hours explaining it badly. Just another 8x8, exact same thing, except this time the back's been cut off, which uses this crazy slider. And yeah, this took a lot of effort, and then around this time other people were making 8x8s, which made this one look terrible. Because people were chopping this bottom layer off really easily whilst making the door faster and everything. And I had no idea how they were doing that. So yeah. The top is the exact same looking as that other 8x8. The bottom is a bit different. Because it uses this slow slider, the sequence is a bit different than what I was used to at the time. So it might not be wide that well. Oh well. Yeah, which is why that extends for ages. Because of the minecart. Yeah, I did not care that I was using loads of minecarts in this. Well, 2, but still. Oh, this is still going. That's how slow this door is. Because it does like the same sequence 10 billion times. And then it works out. And this last bit's not too bad. I was proud of that. It looks quite hard to squeeze in. But it looks quite like there's a lot of space. Anyway. Oh, back to one viewer. Maybe that's a sign for me to stop. This is a recent door I made. An E door. Someone else in ernjyo made one. I shaved the layer off. Yeah. Sort of interesting, I guess. I don't really know. I guess back to observerless doors. Because that's what I guess is a bit better. I was gonna make a video on a handful of these 3x3s. There's someone on ernjyo called that person. Anyway, they had a bunch of 3x3s on their plot. I thought I'd make my own versions, and then did. But some of them aren't very original, like this one is a bit. It's different, but I had inspiration, let's say. Yeah. I mean, it's just a center glass thingy. Not that big, but I made a bunch of these, so maybe could have made a video. This is a button operated top hipster 3x3. Yeah, there's a bunch of them. City bar. Another one. And another one. This one I was quite proud of. Doesn't mean it was good though. Then I made this one. Yeah. It's about as good as you can make it probably. Then I decided I'd have a go at some unsuspicious doors. So I made one. Yeah. And then that is not how you fire it. Unsuspicious door is a door where the button is on a block in the door and then gets destroyed. Yeah, there's probably another one somewhere. 3x3 center redstone block door. Not that good. So after a while I made a much better one. This I'm quite proud of because it's decently fast and small. Yeah. If you want a tutorial for any, I could make one, I guess. What other? Then I've made this. These are all basically from that person's plot, the ideas. They're not that crazy. Look, here's a triple. I need inspiration for a triple. That's a good sequence. This I did make a video of. Oh, the last few I had. That's cool. How long have I been going? Streaming is depressing. 5 views apparently. Oh, here's another interesting door. Locational. Got quite quick. Yeah. Look, here's an old observerless thing. Which has a cooldown. Sort of interesting door. I quite like it. Oh, look. It's my next phase of getting ideas from other people. That was from GWAD, who was online a second ago. Very cool redstoner. This is interesting idea I found on a copy of the redstoner server. Look, what's that? I think I might end the stream because no one's watching. So, what is the point? I don't know. I guess someone might watch this back one day. It's definitely not happening. I don't watch streams of interesting people back, let alone not interesting people. Oh, what about this door? Sort of interesting. I guess I was in... What else do I showcase? Oh! Is that Wow? I don't know how you say your name. Because I just saw your message in chat. You're my #1 chatter, maybe? I don't know what that thing means. Anyway, I'm showing doors around to no one. This is 6x6. For me it says 0 concurrent viewers. But then I just saw your message, so... I don't know. Oh, 1 concurrent viewer. I have a reason to carry on. This is a 6x6 I made. I don't know. What should I show? This is another 6x6. This one I'm proud of, 1080 observerless. My second smallest observerless 6x6. Took ages to make, but the bottom's quite nice. I think the last time I streamed was 3 years ago. I tried. Probably had like 5 FPS on my laptop. And back then they didn't have #1 found people. So I guess that's a new thing. What is this? think this is just that, maybe. Oh no, this is a really old 6x6. My first good of the 6x6, maybe. Yeah, I mean, it's alright, I guess. I don't really know what to say. Now there's someone I know in chat, I don't really want to just waffle on about nothing. Yeah, the laptop wasn't great. I mean, it could have been. I mean, I don't know. I built this computer 2 weeks ago, and yeah, so that's how I can get shaders higher in a distance while I was streaming. It's pretty cool. And I've never built a computer before. That's interesting for me, I guess. Not really for anyone else. This door, it works in beta Minecraft, I think. Whenever Redstone was first around. I joined the Red Signal server and 1.4.7 and built that, and then it worked. Only with a rail needed to update it. Yeah, this is a cool door. This I found on a copy of Redstone, like one of the other doors. Yeah, I think it's quite interesting. I want to make a smaller one, but I don't have the skill. Maybe I do, I don't know, to shave this 2 layers here. My new computer has Ryzen 570X CPU and RX 9060 XT, which I think is good enough for anything I want to do. Only 16 gigs of RAM, as you'd expect at the moment. I've also realised my stream is very blurry, and I can't tell if that's my fault or not. I don't really know. Yeah, I saw on the Discord that Micah was into PC building. I didn't know. You and him are a bit mysterious to me, because you play every month or two, and you're always building something together, and it's always something cool. Oh, that's all I know. This is a weird one wide door. All these bunches of doors are from plots on Redstone as backup on a different server. Yeah. Actually, that one isn't. That one I got after making all of these doors. So I thought I want to make some simple-ish 3x3 pattern doors. So I went over to Marion's plot to see a bunch and copied his ideas. Not his redstone, that would not be good. Yeah, but I basically found some doubles and they kind of work for everything. Oh, 2 viewers now. But now we've got 6 views total, which is pretty good, I think. Better than that stream I mentioned 2 years ago. That one, I think most views I got was like 3 at once, and they were all people I knew. I don't know what you mean by fix redstone. What redstone should I fix? I don't really like fixing redstone, it's very boring. These are just more nipple doors. Quite smaller, I guess. Anyway, the point of these, that is one of them is an ASD. One of those doors. Anyway, I thought I should make a numberless one, which is why that's there. But apart from that, all these are ideas taken from other people. Yeah, this is like a floor. door thing. I don't really know. Hello, Pro Gamer. Yeah. So these are just boring 3x3s. Actually, now that I think about it, I think they're all on YouTube, so I don't know why I'm showing them. Or something that isn't on YouTube. Maybe a tree door. Guessing that new viewer is Pro Gamer. Yeah, tree doors are cool. Wolfie Maria made one, and I thought I could make a smaller one. So I did. Yeah. Interesting if you don't have an idea. Tree door. Not a bad one. A bit annoying though. Not that annoying. Depends on the tree door. This one is not annoying, but I don't know where, but somewhere down here is a tree door. And this one, this was so annoying to make. I thought it'd be really easy, and it wasn't easy at all. And it's quite big. Oh, I cannot code well enough to fix any Minecraft problems. This, I think, is also on YouTube. Hard to keep track on all the random videos I make occasionally. This is not on YouTube. I think, yeah, this is by go here. He's got, I thought he had one. Maybe not. Right, Red Signal made one of these, so I thought I'd have a go. I do have hidden staircase doors a bit earlier. I showed this one. It's on YouTube. It's a staircase with a tree. Yeah, sort of interesting. Not that cool. This is also on YouTube. This one is cool, I think. Spent so long on the video for some reason. It wasn't that good. No, it's a glass thing. There's an optical one somewhere. Where else can I find some hidden staircases? I don't really know. I don't make many, but I can have a look around. I had an idea for this would be a hidden staircase, and that's what it looked like when it's closed. Hidden staircases. I feel a bit bad because for once someone asked for something and I don't have it. Yeah. Probably, I know. If you want to see a really bad one, I've got a few from before Synergy and like reset and stuff. This is very bad staircase, as you can tell. I didn't know what I was doing. And then me and Fabmaz, who I wish played still, but doesn't. We made a 2x1, which is a bit better. Apart from the fact that we put carpets over it because we kind of forgot about the floor. Yeah. I feel like there might be hidden staircases in my plot floors, which I forgot that I've put there. Maybe not. Some people have loads of hidden stairs, but they aren't. They're all similar to me, I think. Maybe over here I've got one. I've got a hidden bridge, which is interesting. But no hidden stairs. This one, the idea is from Peter Chang. It's quite cool, I think. Just a big extender. Anyway, hidden staircases. That is not one. That's not one. It's really confusing when I show something and then it takes like 10 minutes for the stream to see it and then longer to see the message. This isn't a hidden staircase, but it's a hidden, I don't know, lift, elevator, which is sort of interesting. Inspired by Super Swaggerize, who has a bunch of really cool ones on his plot. I would check them out. But I shouldn't make a video of his stuff, because his stuff is probably also on YouTube. More hidden stuff. This is an enchanting table. Don't know if it's on YouTube. I'll probably stick a button to it. I think one of my rare theoretic things. Crafting table. Feel like I made a video of this, but maybe not. It's one wide. I thought it was quite cool. And then, like, in the same day, that guy, he built one which was like, the footprint was like, if the crafting table was there, it was like this big, and then it went from like here to there or something. It was tiny, but it used entities, so it's a bit different. Thank you, person in chat, for saying you like my doors. I think you overestimate how much effort I put in, but thanks. I guess you just need practice, and then it doesn't take too much effort. Some of my things take effort, like that door. This took a bunch of effort. I'm not going to show it because it's long, and if you're watching this, hello Sheepy Robster. I thought you were Creepy Robster, but I guess not. Oh, this means it's 4 concurrent viewers. If I look on my graph, that's like way higher than anything else. So thanks for joining. Oh, this is a strange thing. 3 high thing. I found this on someone else's plot and thought I could try that, and then I did. It took so much effort, even though it doesn't look that hard. I also took these 3 ideas from them. What is that, a 5th person? No way. I don't know, 4 people. Yeah. They made one of these, but these like 2 back layers were shaved off, or maybe the last one. That was really impressive. It's just a cool hipster thing. Nothing that crazy, but I was in the mood of doing small builds, so I did. I also did this. This is a bit of an iffy staircase because it uses this sort of, it's Lucid, that's who inspired these. It uses some iffy comparator stuff. I don't know if that's a reliable one tick false, but I couldn't find somewhere where it didn't work. Hipster doors, now that I definitely do have somewhere. I have quite a good 3 high one here. This is from years and years ago, but I think it's still quite good. There's a boring 3 one, but it's quite fast, I guess. Yeah, quite small. Smaller than I thought. When I made this, I didn't realise how small it was, because people since have mentioned how good it was, apparently. Not to blow my own trumpet. More hipster doors. Earlier in the stream, I don't know if there's someone who was here earlier, but I showed these 2. I can show them at the same time. These weekly episodes. I don't know. Maybe. Depends how many people watch, because I won't bother if there's less than 3 people, I guess. But at the moment there's 5, which is pretty good. Yeah, so these are 2 of those ones. We're back in the stream, I guess, to see them properly. Yeah, I would do weekly. If it was weekly, it'd probably be on a Thursday. But I don't want to be mean, but I do prioritise real life and my friends more than random YouTube viewers. Not that you're random, but no. So we'll see. On Thursdays I get the afternoon off. 20,000. Yeah. If there's less than 20,000 people, I will never stream again. No, 5 is way more than enough for me. You know, hipster doors. I thought I had more than this. I guess you don't really get observerless ones bigger than 2. These were my first oblas 2 high hipsters. So they're quite bad, but first time using this sequence, so I was quite impressed with myself. This one is probably older, and yeah, not very good. Don't look at these for inspiration, but I can show them anyway. This is just an expanded one, it's the one below, I'm guessing. I decided to make this sequence observable. But yeah, I didn't really understand the sequence that much until, this isn't a hipster door, but it uses a hipster door, until up here, this triangle door. This is when I figured out how to do the bottom sequence, and I was very pleased with myself. Tops also not bad, not brilliant, not bad. And then soon afterwards I improved it to here. This one, bottom sequence, is even cooler because it uses redstone blocks for the storage. And yeah, I thought that was cool. Then I made this, which is on YouTube somewhere, which I was quite proud of. Other games, I play 2 other games. Actually, well, 2 other games and another server. I play Satisfactory sometimes. I just started a new save with my friend. I guess that's what you call them. I don't know if he'd want it recorded, but I could do like a tour occasionally or something. Triangle doors. I like triangle doors quite a lot. And then Phasmophobia is the other game I play, but I probably won't record that because I'm very bad and half the time don't really bother to help my friends. Isn't great. Oh my goodness. Hello, Hard. Was not expecting to see you. That's a hipster, not really what you were thinking probably. I can annoy you even more by showing some really odd triangle doors. And a hipster door to balance it out. This is a strange hipster door. Used inputs which make the triple really easy, but everything else really hard. And I used it in this triangle door, which is an observable one of size before. These triangle door ideas I got from Log8, who is very good at triangle doors. And yeah, these I think are also on YouTube, maybe. I don't really know. This hips is very cool. I'm proud of it. I've got a cross section. It's quite fast and small for me back then. I mean, it's small for me nowadays. And then I decided to make a bigger triangle door, and this one I could never finish. I got really close, but I couldn't figure out a sequence I could do. 2x2 hipster with a 3 game tick clock. Thanks for reminding me. I have done that. It's on YouTube somewhere. I'm assuming this is what you mean. I guess this isn't the... Oh, unless you mean a 0.9 one. Yeah, this is not easy to do, I don't think. I have made a 0.9 hipster somewhere. I feel like I have anyway. It was very big, because I was just figuring out how to do it. I thought it was near that hipster. Maybe I haven't made one. I could look on my other plot. Or build one live on stream, because that might be cool. Yeah, I don't think I can find it. That's a 3 game tick clock. Yeah. It would be around here, I'm guessing. Let's try and make one and then get called out for making occasional theoretic stuff. Well, I know roughly how to make them. I think the meta or whatever, target box or something. I feel like if I try and make this small, it'll be a very boring live stream. But that's roughly what I think they're meant to be, and then use this sort of closing thing. And an input there, and then a clock. The clock, I forgot what the clock does. I'm guessing it does that and then that. So I'm probably getting some speedstone. Yep, definitely. This is probably very similar to ones I've seen in places, I'm guessing. But, you know, it's quite hard to make super original stuff. Maybe I do that. That might be interesting, and then the best 3 game tick clock is this one. I think. Is this this is one benefit of live streaming, is I can ask people who know what they're doing if this is reliable, because I don't know. It feels reliable, but it easily could not be. Anyway, please respond in chat if it is or not. Anyway, so that's that, and then we add this thing, I think, and then we update this somehow. I forgot how we update it. Ignore the terrible redstone. I'm gonna do that. Oh. Boat. I didn't have 0.9 hipster. Oh, it's vocational. Oh well, I guess I'll be a bit more careful. Oh, backslash, everyone's on. Now I have to be good in front of people. This is not ideal. What if I put it here? Like that. Would that be good? Okay. Cool. I'm learning. Oh, it's very big now. Oh, I just remembered backslash is knows everything about these hipsters. Like everything you'd ever want to know. So, not to go against. Not that I'm really going against it. So cool how there are 5 people watching me do random stuff. Feel like, should that start after 3 game ticks every time? I'm not really sure. I think these are meant to start up. Maybe? Or maybe down. I'm gonna start them up. Yeah, let's try that. And then how many times does it go? It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. 4? 5. 5. Let's say 5. 5. How much delay on this is that then? Oh, I need to do both. I forgot about that. Ah. Should have remembered. Boat. I remember it's pop now, isn't it? I only know small boat. Put a slab where the update piston is flooded. Huh? There. Start 0 on closing, but you need to clock it an odd amount of cycles. Well, I started at a 3. So I'm hoping that's alright. Anyway, time to do both. That's something I will know if I've messed up. Both. I don't know where they are in the inventory. Oh. What the hell happened there? Hard FP or backslash because they're both got commands trolling me. Right, that now can be done like that. That needs to be updated. Let me... I'm going to... Can't power the powered rail. I'm very lazy, I'm not making this a comparator. But, oh well. Let's see how close that gets. I think the observers were in the wrong place. Oh. Maybe make those 2 ticks. I feel like they're always 4 ticks though. I don't know why. That's why. I'm making 3 ticks. Oh, okay. Have to be 4 ticks. But that breaks, and I don't know why. Because that's not meant to happen, is it? What if I had an extra tick? Yeah, that wouldn't help. So. This is where I get lost. My only good redstone 0 tick stuff. I got lots of help. You've got to start at the bottom. Even if I start at 3? Oh. Oh, that's smart. Then top, I think. No, but I said top before. And it didn't work. Why did I? Well, that definitely doesn't work. So I don't know what's happening there. So we start at the top then. And then do that. Then we have 1 pulse and 1, 2, 3, Whoa. That doesn't work out, does it? Oh gosh. I thought this was meant to be an easy door. So start at the bottom. Got that, and then I thought they start at the top, but I guess I'm wrong. I also don't know how many pulses. Maybe I should start at 3 and finish at 3. I'm guessing that might be a bit better. For that, I should know how to do this better, shouldn't I? Let's just do bog standard, boring stuff. There we go. Or should it start instantly both times? Oh! It worked! Well, let's take off pulse or 2. That's pretty cool. So it's meant to go one more. Let's see what happens then. What happens then is it breaks. Okay. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. If you remember, there's a bit of a cooldown. Okay, now I don't know what's happening. I thought I had it. I do have it. Somehow 6 people are watching this. I guess this is more interesting than looking at good doors. Right. If I made this a 1 tick, would it still work? Did it stop the clock? It would. So that means I can do that. And maybe there's less cooldown. Some might say now is a good time to make it smaller, but I don't really want to. I should silence that, definitely. Or just improve this so it's not 1.13. Oh, it's just targets anyway. Makes no difference. It's really hard to know what people are responding to. There we go. What do I build next? If that's what you were responding to. Backstab is on. Hello. Goodbye. I'll probably annoy him so much as I TP to everybody every time I get on because I don't know what else to do. Oh look! Speak of the devil. Wow. I'm gonna reply in chat, but number 1, I can't think of anything smart to reply with. And he's watching. This is Zero Tip, made by Wawu. I don't know why I struggle to say that name. Look at the double. Very interesting. I swear I built one of these before. I could try and find a 3x3 Zero Tip hipster I made long ago, whatever that turned into. you want to see that. Not really. Oh no! Goodbye. Thanks for watching and making my chat a lot more interesting. Gosh, this stream is getting longer. I made one with blocks. The 3x3 hipster. I made I think on this world. A long time ago. Not maxed or anything. Never been on here with shaders. We could do next week's stream, as someone wanted one every week, could be going around single player. But I don't know if that's a great idea. I made this thing. 2,500 blocks. And it's not even that fast. But I did it all by myself nearly. I took this bed chain from a guy who made a bunch of these a long time ago. Sat RS, I don't know who they turned into now, because they changed their name, I think. Anyway, I stole that for the first move, because I could not for the life of me figure out how it works. Yeah, I also didn't really know how to do this slider. What else is on here? I think this is a farm or something. This is clearly not a farm. Oh, you know what? Back on my old laptop, I could not run this thing at more than 5 FPS. And now look at me with shaders and everything. This screen bit's meant to stack up to every layer. And it's a big ROM or something or RAM. So I could make pictures on this computery thing. Oh, I think there's an animation when you turn it on. Loading. Cool. Then it was going to do maths, but I didn't really know how to do that. It's got a piano. Very, very sophisticated. Oh, all the views have gone. Oh well. No one cares. No, that's not true. And then these levers let you draw on it or something. I mean, back to synergy. Oh, it's been an hour of me waffling on. Very exciting. That should be like that. Anything. What do we do next? I don't really know. Back to observerless stuff. Kind of my cushion to fall back on. This is pretty cool. Felt a bit bad when I made it though. Because He made like all the interesting redstone and I just smacked some observers on it. I finished it before we had a chance to, I think. I'm gonna put some 4x4. Very boring 4x4. 4x4s are very boring, I think. Unless they're interesting. Spent ages making observers 4x4s. But I'm yet to make one which has this layer shaved and no more than one layer on the bottom. This is as close as I got, but it's locational. That's the fix, I guess. I made some more somewhere. Oh, one viewer. Honestly, I might stop for the day. Might do this again though. It's better than I thought it would go with all the people joining. Yeah. Gosh. So cool being able to see plots so far away. That's backslash it. It's probably not watching anymore. Probably working hard on his 5x5 like always. Yeah. Well, goodbye. Guess next time I might go through single player worlds if that's what people want, I guess. I don't really know what else to do. I've shown a handful of doors, not that many. Too many to show, really. And I'm bored of looking around them, because I do it when I'm bored. This is cool door, 6x6, very speedy, uses the old layout. And Hard FG made one very recently, which I'm worried is faster. Oh, Hard FG. Still here. Wasn't expecting that. I thought it'd be someone like or Rogue 5882 or should be Robster. Yeah. I could stay streaming, but I don't know what I would do. Oh! What? How do people said bye on my... Oh! Why has concurrent viewers gone up by like 3? I thought no one else was here. I don't know how that works. Yeah, it was slower. That's a shame. Not much slower though. This one is very quick. Wow. This one's kind of janky. I don't know. I feel like the double is quite smart. I thought I was ending the stream, but that's because I thought no one was watching anymore. But the views went from like 0 to 4. So I don't know what that means. Maybe that broke. Maybe people joined because I was finishing. I don't know. Shall we have a look at another 6x6? Do a speed test. I always hate it on plots when they show like a bunch of similar doors all connected to like see which is faster. But the line connecting them is never powered by a lever. So you can never power it. It's a bit boring. This is this person's. Let's put this roll here. That's 6x6, I think. And this is I don't know if there's an underscore or not. There is an underscore. Or not. Always credit people. Yeah, this is like a really good 6x6 back in the day, I think. This is my first version of this layout, and I had so much space, I thought I could make it faster, so I did. Yeah. And then I was going to make another one, but make it as least dense as I could, but that's too much effort. I'd done already. I don't know what to do. Who wants to see some breadstick doors? There's Brad the breadstick. Made with blocks dev. Most of the silly doors are made with him. And most of the zero-tick doors are as well. This is Ranch the breadstick. I don't remember that. Cool slider though. This shade is so strange. Well, although there are still 3 people watching, I don't know what to do. You can see loads of 7x7s if you want. These aren't that interesting though. Maybe they are to some people. Not to me, but that's probably because I made them. So, yeah. I made a bunch of 7x7s for some reason. I started with that one. I went all the way to here. Is my probably not smallest 7x7, but smallest one I can think of. Oh my goodness me. I might end the stream. I can't chicken out though. No, oh, thanks. Yeah. Well, that's someone I wasn't expecting to see. He's my real life friend. And comments weird things on my videos. So, big doors. This is big door. Oh. The shulker noises weren't me. This has put me in a predicament. Because now it means people at school will know I have live streamed. Which might be a bit awkward. To be fair, not many people know about this channel. Which I think is a good thing, I just said. Well, oh, there are 4 viewers now. That's pretty cool. Okay, thanks. I see he's found a new button. Alright, well, what do I do now? Oh, I'm back up to 5 viewers. Now I can't even stop if I wanted to. I could do more redstone. People seem to like that before. I don't know what to do. Does anyone want to see an aeroplane I made? It's a cool aeroplane. I'm proud of it. It's an aeroplane. Yeah, not much to say. And the inside took me ages, but I finally... The door would open. I finally finished it mostly. It's kind of cool. This part's not finished. Probably won't finish it ever. It's got a kitchen with a cake. Can't put the cake back though. Yeah, if you want to make potions in the kitchen. Guess that's where you would do it. It's got a fridge, which throws eggs at you. And a notice board. A sofa, lots of sofas. Or couch, as most of the people watching probably say. There's a minecart that goes through. Very slowly. I built it around this island, which I on a survival server I built, and I wanted to keep it. Everyone's telling me the island was bad though. Oh well. Yeah. Lots of random blocks. I don't really know what to do. This I just remembered. Yeah. Lots of chests. You can look out over my messiness. Yeah. Maybe I should add wheels to this aeroplane. It's got a roller coaster, which doesn't really work very well, but it's quite cool. And then, I don't know what this is meant to be, but I made it anyway. And then I had night vision off. This is like a creepy back, I don't know, basement, I guess. It's got some kelp in it. Yeah, this place looks so much cooler with shaders. So that's this, the wings, and then some water. I didn't know what else to put there. Some sand. I didn't know what to put there. Some things. Then I watched a YouTube video where someone made something like this, so I wanted to, and then I did. Oh, it's got hidden storage. And then over here, another creepy basement. And a bedroom. Got some help from people. And a living room with a book if you want to write something. Yeah, it's also got a very cool bin if I get something which I don't want, like the oak fence gate. Never mind. Worst item I could have picked. Throw this in the bin, and then it gets dispensed out. And give me a second. Technical difficulties. As I was saying, you put the rubbish in the bin, and it gets spat out, and then pinged into the lava. Which I thought that was kind of cool. Yeah, can do loads of items. And they fall down here. The reason is I had this lava here from before and I didn't really want to move it, so I thought I'd make that instead. It's kind of cool, I think. It's just a slime block thing. I also made this thing, but it doesn't work in over here. Works in flatland. Oh, and there's a cockpit, which I forgot about. It has a light, which was going to do something, but doesn't go anywhere. It's got another button, which also doesn't go anywhere. This is so you can look outside at the messiness. And the jukebox. We can play some music. Who cares about music? Yeah, so that's my aeroplane. Oh yeah, this is how you get out. Stand here. And you go through the ground into something. I don't really know. Yeah, so that's my recent building thing. Built this also. Very similar. Lots of carpet and stuff. And it opens up a bit. More kitchen. Same floor. I'm very creative. It seems I quite like bins and stuff because I made another one. So I just move the stuff up there. It doesn't work very well. But it's not like bins in real life work well. Bet they do. Anyway, and then I don't know what's up here. There's a tower, which has a cool ladder. A book place on the top, and then that's that. You can go up the stairs, and then I gave up. I built a toilet and then gave up. I don't know if that means something. But the outside looks pretty cool. Then turn night vision back on. Yeah, I use some tutorials. Not really I use some inspiration, I guess you could say. Oh look, and here's the thumbnail of the live stream. I didn't realise I made it the thumbnail. This is a floor pattern from a place in real life. You get 10 points if you know where. It's not a famous floor. Yeah, so that's this plot. Guess I go back to the old one. Show more stuff. 4 people are still watching, which is pretty cool. The glass striped door. This is a 5x5 with a speedy bottom. Yeah, and a walrus door. Which got requested by someone. Yeah. Oh, if the guy from earlier, Wow was here, I could have shown him this hipster door. He wanted to see some. But he's not here. Yeah. Oh look, and there's another one. Missed a few. This one's quite cool. Location of the... It's Phoebe. Oh, and here's another one. Really missed quite a lot, didn't I? Oh well. It's not like he'll see this and know. Haha. I made even more. I'm here. These are quite cool. There's a tutorial on my channel of similar thing. Did really well for some reason, because it was a terrible door. But maybe because I put the contrast up high for the first time. Because I got a video editing thing. Oh look, more hipster doors. This is a weird one though. And yeah. Then I made this triangle door. No, I didn't. I made this triangle door. Too similar to Mambo's one, I think. This is an interesting door. Only uses composters, comparators, pistons, and is very big for a G6. Oh, I know who Rogue is now. Oh, I should have realised earlier. Good thing I didn't know, because it meant I was awkward for less time. Oh, this thing's quite slow. And had a lot of hate, I think. Because people did not like this category of door. I don't think. I don't really know why. But yeah. Look, this one has TNT. It means it might explode. But it won't, because why would I build a door that explodes? Oh! Oh no! Haha, just kidding. Doesn't explode. Probably got all the people really scared. This just grabs the block. Why not? Oh look, more hipster doors. Very fun. Wonder what this is. Oh, it's a 4x4. Oh, this thing's quite cool. It launches you up. But it doesn't work very well. Oh. Made by a famous YouTuber. This one, however, does work quite well. This one's cool. I want to build this. Oh, never mind. This one doesn't work, I guess. This one did work. Hello. Ah, I wonder why it does not. Maybe... I guess it just doesn't work. I should probably say something. Does not work. I am extremely... Oh, I also made this. Made of lamps, because eventually it'd be made into TNT and they let you see if they get powered. Ooh, this is quite cool. I was also asking for hidden stairs and I forgot about this one. This one's pretty cool, I think. Because quite fast, seamless, and has lamps. Inspired by this guy. Yeah, the back looks quite cool. I have 6 viewers! Whoa! It's also nearly 6 o'clock, which isn't great. 6 viewers is the most so far, which is pretty cool. This is a cool door I helped with. Looks like it's broken and then it fixes itself. I had so much fun making this, as well as making the top. The top was really annoying. I was listening to music, and I remember, because it's the first time I listened to someone on Spotify. I'm not very musically cultured. Maybe I am, I don't know. Don't know what this is. I have some silly-ish doors which don't make much sense. That looks really simple, but then it's not. Which is kind of cool. I like making stupid looking doors. They're quite fun. This one also is a bit silly. What's this one? It's just a stripe. It doesn't even work as a door because you can walk through it. But yeah. This is a pickaxe. And then this is what is this? What I do is I built a silly pattern and then a silly layout and then I wire it. But I haven't done one in a while. Because they take a lot of creative juices. Could show every single 3x3 in this huge stack. Well, that would be very boring, so I'm not going to. Oh look, there's a triple piston extender. Pretty cool. This one's quite cool. It's not that cool though. This one is. I was proud of myself for thinking of these hoppers. What else should I do? I don't really know. This thing's quite cool. The trend making these hidden things. Then I made a 2-wide one. I guess what's gonna pop out of here? A toilet. Whoa. A Christmas tree. Very fast Christmas tree it turns out. A bit out of date because it's not Christmas. And I built this more than one Christmas ago, so it's not even close. Yeah, there's all my Santa Christmas stuff, which is somewhere on YouTube. This is quite cool. It makes the lever disappear by pulling it down. Then, yeah. Wonder what this is. Oh, this is a hidden staircase which doesn't work very well. Oh no, it does work well. Okay, I don't remember it working. Oh, this thing's quite cool. It is a escalator. It doesn't seem to work very well. Oh well. It stops when you get to the top. And then I saw someone made something like that, which is way smarter. Anyway. What is this? Corner door. What a silly layout. I think that was quite hard to make. Oh look, another staircase with manganese steel. Well, 6 views. We were at 7 for a bit. I don't know if that, I mean, I guess that's a good thing. I don't know what it means. I guess it means 5 people clicked on this by accident. Oh look, here's the hipster door. Wonder why they're called hipster doors. I guess we'll never know. Well, I'm going to go now, I think. Yeah. It's a bit abrupt, and there's 5 people watching, so I feel a bit bad, but yeah. Oh, I was talking to someone in real life. Okay, time for me to stop streaming. Yeah, bye. It was fun.